Hi guys, this is Vidas and welcome to another series of tutorials. Today I'm starting to teach you how to play major and minor scales on the organ manuals. And not only scales but also arpeggios, short and long arpeggios and chords. I really love the idea to helping you grow organ playing skills, manual dexterity, finger independence, things like that. And that's why I'm creating this series of tutorials. I have created, of course, the sheets for this with fingering, exact fingering in every scale, and you can get the score in the description of this tutorial. I have the link available. So let's start with C major scale, okay? And now let's turn our attention to the sample set that I'm going to use, Alessandria sample set. Maybe we just need a simple principal sound. Maybe with octave 4. Like this. That will be fine. So for clarity, right? So now the first thing we have to do is to play natural major scale. And if you don't have fingering, you have to understand how it's done, right? Simply saying, it's a very simple system. We play the scale over 3 octaves here on this keyboard. If it was like piano keyboard, we could do it in 4 octaves, but not every scale begins on the lowest note of the keyboard, and therefore we don't have enough keys, right, in modern keyboards. So I wrote and designed this course in 3 octaves, more or less, so to say. But you could adjust if you have like digital piano, for example, or natural piano. You could practice this course on a larger keyboard and playing over 4 octaves if you want. You don't have to play it on the organ at all. Yeah, you can have just any kind of keyboard. Even shorter keyboard would work. You just maybe 4 octaves long. Yeah, you just have to adapt a little bit. So the fingering for the right hand part, let me show you. The keyboard is very simple. We start with the first finger, thumb, and on F we again use the thumb. 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 and so on. So if we start from the lower octave in the tenor range, 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, right, and so on. You don't have to play it very fast, but I've written it in 60-note values. But eventually, if you get better, you can practice it a little bit faster and faster every time. All right, left hand part, starting from the 5th finger, 5 4 3 2 1, and then 3 2 1, and then 4. The trick is, right, where to put 4 on D, right, and then after G, 3, after 1 C, you put 4 D, and after G 1 you put 3 on A, and backwards, 1 1 1 1 1 1. So let me play both hands. I will turn it off, turn the So that's how you play C major scale, natural major scale. When we will talk about minor, we could have natural minor, harmonic minor, and melodic minor, of course. But in major scales, only one natural mode is the most common. Although there is also harmonic major and melodic major known in music theory as well. Short arpeggios now, okay? Let's look at the keyboard. We start, it's on C major chord, basically, tonic chord, right? So basically, we play 4-note arpeggios. It's like playing chords, but 1 note at a time, right? So the trick is, of course, we know that we start with 1 and end with 5 all the time. But what is in between, it's a little bit different. The second finger is always the second. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 5. But the third note, sometimes it's 3 and sometimes 4 in C major. In this case, in root position chord 3, in first inversion 4, in second inversion again 4. Right? So it's if we start from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 3, 4, 4. The ending in 4/4 meter, it's a little complicated because then we are short of notes. 1, 2, 3, 1. The last group should be triplets then. 1, 2, 3, triplet. But we need to maintain 16-note movement, so we play like this. We add 1 note extra. Right? 3 again, right? And downward. 4, 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, and ending. Yes, I will play it one more time, but together with the right hand. Left hand. 4, 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 4, like this. So together. I will turn off the mic now. Okay, it's important always to play legato. It's not like Baroque technique where you play with articulate legato. It comes from piano technique, from legato technique. So this kind of exercise is good for romantic and modern music as well. So keep it legato at all times because there is no repeated notes here. Long arpeggio next, right? The third exercise. Long arpeggio is a series of arpeggios which do not repeat. It goes like this, starting from the bottom octave. it develops wrist flexibility. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, right? Like this. You could play this also, but I think the most common is root position, long arpeggio. And at first it feels really awkward, this movement of the wrist, but as you progress you get better and it feels natural. After finger 3 you play with the thumb, and with this motion of the wrist you facilitate and downward with this motion. Like this. Left hand, so it starts with the 4. 4. After the thumb you put 4. 4. 4, 1. Like this. Okay, 4, both hands together now. And feel free to repeat these exercises many times, right? And slower, of course, than I do, to keep progressing with this, right? So, excellent. Now let's do the last part, tonic chords. Since we don't have lots of space in the keyboard, it will be just 1 octave, right? Because the hands have to be 1 octave apart. Actually 2 octaves apart. The distance from the lowest note in the right hand, in the left hand part, and the lowest note in the right hand part is 2 octaves, because we don't want to play like this, but we need to play with the distance. Okay, and the finger is the same as the arpeggio. Right hand, 3 in the middle, 4 in the middle, 4, 3, 4, 4, 3. Left hand, 4, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4. And together. Of course, on the piano, when you play this, it's more natural, right, to play chords on the piano. But in organ texture, in romantic and of course modern organ music, you will get all the time those similar chords, right? Even more complex chords like dominant 7th chords and 7th scale degree 7th chords. All kinds of inversions as well, right? But this is more complex than we need to be right now. So stick with tonic chords for now, and let me play it one last time without the mic. Excellent. And the left hand part, of course, I didn't mention, is the same as in arpeggio. 4, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, like this. So that's how you play chords on manuals also. So I hope this short tutorial was useful to you. We will keep it short, under 20 minutes, and even shorter than that. I think we can get below 10 minutes if the part is easy and the scale is easy enough. But of course we'll have some difficult scales because we will go through all the 24 major and minor scales, but starting with a pair of major and minor scales. Like next week will be A minor scale, right? And after that we'll have a scale with 1 sharp, G major, and then later E minor, and then gradually increasing one flat, F major and D minor, then a pair of 2 sharps and 2 flats, D major, B minor, B flat major, and G minor. So if you stick with this course every week for 24 weeks in a row, maybe even longer, maybe not longer, we'll see how we treat enharmonic keys. For example, with 6 sharps and 6 flats, if we do it at the same week, G sharp, G flat major and F sharp major, or 2 separate weeks. I haven't planned this yet, but at minimum it should of course last for 24 weeks, right? So stick with the C major key scale, arpeggios and chords for this week. It will be very helpful for you, and just practice until you can do 3 times in a row without mistakes, like in any other tutorial that I teach, and you will be amazed how quickly you progress, and without overwhelming yourself. It could be like your warm-up routine on the organ. You will need, of course, additional exercises for pedals, but we have a course for that. We have a pedal virtuoso master course where I teach, of course, pedal scales and arpeggios over 1 or 2 octaves as well. It's also available on our website. So thank you so much for watching. Hope this was useful to you. Let me know what you think, and let me know how your practice goes, and keep, of course, keep practicing, and let me know how your progress is, right? And keep sending me more questions with requests. I will be delighted to help you out in time. Thank you so much. This was Vidas, and look forward to my next video or tutorial very soon. Bye bye.